Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good morning, I'm Christine Winter. Here's a look at the top stories we're following for you today. A new court filing lays out instructions for the expected fall payments to eligible families impacted by the Flint water crisis. Instructions will communicate how claimants can securely get their payment through an official online portal. More than 25,000 people have been approved for payment, including over 13,000 children. The over $626 million agreement from 2020 marks the largest civil settlement in Michigan history. Get more details at WNEM.com. And a reminder, if you do get a suspicious request about your payment, you should call the Special Master's office. You can support a food drive for veterans in need. The I Support the 1% Food Pantry is hosting the 10th annual event at the Kroger in Frankenmuth from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. High on the list of needed items, canned meats, ground coffee, chili or stew, and rice-a-roni. Troops from the 919th Army Reserve will be helping out with a drive, bringing out real military vehicles for you to check out as well. Again, that's happening from 8 to 3. Bikes on the Bricks is kicking into gear on Saginaw Street in downtown Flint. Riders from across Michigan will roll into town with a police escort leaving from Vehicle City Harley-Davidson in Flint Township at 11. You can check out bikes and stunt shows and more through Sunday. Now let's get a check of your forecast.
Well, the shower chances we mentioned earlier, well, they're not expected to be big shower chances. And here's a more detailed breakdown of your weekend. Expecting the chance today to be primarily between about 20 and 30%. A little bit higher of a chance as we work into the evening. There's a disturbance that's on the way a little bit later tonight. So highlighting just a small increase there later in the day. We do expect a little bit of sunshine both days. I do think cloud cover will be a bit more extensive on Saturday compared to Sunday. But both days should have some windows of sun. As far as your 5-zone forecast goes for today, temperatures in our southern zones a little bit warmer, lower to middle 60s expected there. In the thumb, it will likely be a mix of middle 60s to lower 60s in areas that may be a little bit further to the west. As far as your 5-zone forecast in our central zones, mostly middle 60s here with a few low 60s mixed in too. And then off to the north and west is our coolest zone. Areas like Houghton Lake, Higgins Lake, Roscommon, Prudenville, potentially all in the upper 50s. We've also got some 50s as you work your way through Ogemaw County as well. And then a bit warmer as you look towards the lakeshore. All locations should have partly to mostly cloudy skies today with the chance for an isolated shower. Emphasis on the word isolated. Your hour-by-hour forecast does show that areas that are waking up to sunshine this morning should eventually see cloud cover fill in a bit more as the day goes by. We've got those chances for showers intermixed throughout the area during the day. And then as we get closer to the evening hours, you may see a little bit more breakup in the cloud cover. It will still be primarily partly cloudy in areas a bit more to the west of us, but there are some breaks in the overcast a little bit farther to the east. There's what I'm talking about with that disturbance that's coming in late tonight. It's still not a huge coverage of showers, but slightly better than what we see during the day. And then we clear the cloud cover out Sunday morning. We've got a mostly sunny start, and then eventually a few more showers pop up as the day goes on. But like Saturday, the coverage here pretty isolated. We are not expecting any washouts. As far as MSU versus Boston College, if you are headed to that game tonight, expect temperatures at tailgate time to be right around the low 60s at kickoff, and mid 50s by the end of the night. Once that sun goes down, even if we're on the cloudy side of things, things are going to cool off pretty quickly. Your Saturday evening planner shows temperatures will be right around the mid-50s by 9 p.m., and it looks like we're dropping off to the low 50s pretty quickly after sunset. Your sunset time right around 8:01, not much longer, and that sunset will be prior to 8 o'clock. Low temperatures for your Saturday night. Upper 30s to the north. We've got lower to middle 40s off to the south. Could we be watching for any potential frost in a few isolated areas to the north and west? Don't think it's completely out of the question. Maybe more of a roof type frost, but still pay attention for any advisories that may be issued today. High temperatures on Sunday, middle to upper 60s, so slightly warmer as we wrap up the weekend. Should be a pretty nice finish. And then as we go into next week, it should be pretty nice as well. If you're longing for warmer temperatures, it looks like as we head towards the middle of the month, we'll have a better chance of above average temperatures temperatures, and it looks like we're already trending towards the 70s again by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. We briefly cool down on Thursday, back to the low 70s by Friday.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.